So now you guys can just...
Word.
Right.
So, timing for Jersey Devil is on first movement, which is because there's a PS1 and a PC version, and both of them, from start game, are very, very different. So it's sort of even the playing field in that regard. That's just how it's always been. But that's the biggest reason I can think of over doing it as start game. So
yeah, the Jersey Devil community, I think more than any other I've been in. Oh yeah, you can
they
start
count down.
Time here in a second.
3, 2, 1, go! Okay, continue what you were saying. We're off to the races.
I was just gonna say, I think more than any other community I've been in, the Jersey Devil community has really made an effort to level the playing field between, like consoles and platforms and things like that. We have manually timed the loads for, I think, every load screen in the game.
Yep,
on every platform available.
Yeah, I pulled an emulator run and a run on PS3 into Adobe Premiere Pro. That was a fence jump, by the way. That was something that our boy Toaster found. He's
yeah. Didn't I find that, like, during my first playthrough?
Yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, I guess not my first playthrough, but my first playthrough
oh my lord.
As an adult, seeing it.
Yeah, that was...
yeah, I just kind of did that casually. It saves, at least a few seconds.
Oh, absolutely. That's a big deal, as I managed to screw up the, jumping onto the... Yeah, so that's okay. God, this game is so gorgeous in black and white. Why did we do this sooner? yo, Craigle Bagel. That's the theme of this marathon. All the runs are in black and white. And...
So the first thing you're going to be noticing Bregermann doing is he's collecting these little tokens, the KNARF. The villain of this game is the evil Dr. Narf. And so you frequently need to collect these tokens to unlock doors to progress. We refer to those as the K doors.
Because there's a big old K on it. K door!
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Lollipop?
Ooh,
what up,
Lollipop,
Sabrino?
Another big member of the JD community.
I gotta say, when I entered this community and Lollipop and Master Leo Blue, they both welcomed me in and sort of made this Discord server around me, and oh, that was great. That was very humbling. You guys are just fast.
It's been a very cool community to be a part of.
We're very small, but we're very tight-knit, and we're a fun time. We have our...
You want to finish that thought?
We have a Discord server. This level's pretty straightforward. Just run through.
Yeah, now is a pretty good time to explain what 100% means exactly. So there are a few collectibles that are available throughout the game. You'll probably notice a lot of pumpkins on the ground that Bregermann is just running past. Every time you get 100 pumpkins, you get an extra life. Those are not required for 100%.
Lives are free.
Lives, yeah, they really are. The lives are the symbol in the upper right. It's a little devil tail. Again, you have a lot of lives. You don't need to worry about those, and they are not required for 100%.
Yeah,
there are also little checkmark boxes. Those are checkpoints. Also not required for hundo.
Yeah, but just very helpful at times.
Yeah, they are very helpful. I don't think they ever really cost you time, or cost you noticeable time to go for, so it's pretty worth it to go for just about all of them.
Yeah. Yeah,
but then the things that are important for 100% are the nitro boxes,
Which are the green ones.
Well, I was gonna say they're the green ones, but also the black and white.
Oh, yeah.
They're the boxes that don't have pattern on them. Well, they've got a K at the top, but that's about it.
Fun fact, in the PAL version, they're, like, very boring looking and not very distinguishable from the other boxes.
Yeah.
So they updated that for NTSC, because they love us.
Yep. So yeah, there's the nitro boxes that you need in every level. If you're playing through the game casually, it does not actually tell you if you've gotten all of the nitro boxes in an area, so you will likely need to play through a level several times if you want to get everything.
Actually, yes, Krigglebagel, fun fact, this game was made to compete with Crash Bandicoot way back in the day. Obviously it didn't sell very good.
Which is sad, because it's a very good game.
Really is.
Coming up here in the next room, you're going to see the other important objective for 100%, which are hostages. They're people in cages. There'll be a lever nearby that you use to free them. Every level has 2 hostages in it.
Yeah, most of the hostages are in pretty obvious places. Some of them are pretty well hidden, and some of them you could actually get if you screw up.
Well, you need to reset the level.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, it really would.
Especially here. Actually, one time I was racing Power Stone and I forgot a nitro box, and I had to do like half the Dome Sweet Dome. Then I came back and won. That was great. Or wait, was that against you? No, I'm pretty sure that was like way back against Power Stone.
Yeah, I don't think that was against me.
Yeah, this game is just pure platforming gold.
Yeah, there aren't many tricks that you're gonna see in this run. There are a few tricks we found through the game, but most of them are used in any %, which is a very short category. It's only 5 minutes, or all levels, which is the other more serious category.
All levels used to be any % before something called Bridge Skip was found.
Yeah. Short story, you can basically jump to the end of the... You can jump to the final boss from the start of the game.
Yeah.
I'll explain a bit more about that at the end of the run when we get there, but yeah, in 100% there really aren't very many skips. There are a few we'll get to, but it's mostly playing through the game as intended.
But very fast. But there are a number of interesting skips in this game, as far as like skipping entire sections of levels, especially Toxic Factory later on.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
And yeah,
the thing that makes it difficult to find skips in 100% is that we still need to get all of the nitro boxes, which are pretty well spread out through the level generally. So even if you can skip a section, you normally need to go through that section anyway to get everything.
Also, fun fact, you're able to knock this bug through the door to trigger the checkpoint, and if there was a viable way to take an excessive amount of... Oh look, I just got it.
Oh!
Yeah, see that? Yep.
Cool.
Which is not super viable, because taking that much damage would cost more time than could possibly be saved by such a death abuse.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool nonetheless. And now we enter our first boss of the game. Each level culminates in a boss.
Some of the bosses are much more fun than others.
Some of the
bosses are very difficult.
Yep. This one's pretty easy.
You
mostly just want to like sort of nudge yourself into a corner. And
this is Philip. He is, or sorry, not Philip. This is Dennis. He is Dr. Narf's main henchman that you're going to see throughout a bunch of the game.
Yeah, so like you sort of just want to get him jammed in the corner, minimize the amount of space he falls back.
If it looks like Dennis has a pumpkin for a head, that's true. Dr. Narf's thing is vegetable monsters, so you'll see a lot of vegetable-themed things throughout the game.
That could be a fun incentive. Whoever can... something with naming vegetables that are in the game. I don't know. The wheels are spinning, though. Oh, no!
In this phase of the boss, if you do it precisely while he's spinning and get a hit in, a consistent way to set that. If I'd get the hit.
Why? Why? No! Stop doing that. I got my settings on proper.
This is the internet. That's what happens on the internet.
No! It's just, oh man, why is it... Oh, oh. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, this way.
So every area attached to the hub world has 2 levels associated with it. I'm actually going to go back and do the second museum level much later in the run, because it's... I'll explain that more when we get there. So instead he's moving into, I think it's called Green Park?
Green Park, yeah. So this is in the order that we do them is because the next level, the end, there's a very RNG heavy boss to minimize the amount of time investment into resets over that RNG.
Yeah. But this is by far the biggest source of RNG in the run. You can lose... God, what, like...
a minute and a half.
I think I've lost at least 2 minutes here before.
Oh, yeah.
Or not here, but on that boss before. So yeah, it's really nice to have it much earlier in the run. It used to be the 5th level.
Oh. Why, slideshow, why? Lord have...
Yeah, for now we're going through the Green Park, again collecting the letters for the... I guess technically it's a K-gate.
It's a form of door.
Yeah, I guess a gate is a kind of a door.
It's just more cost efficient, because there's holes in it. Oh.
And moving into Bat Caves now.
This level has a super fun route.
Yeah, this level... Prefer?
It's got some cool boulders. It's got those bats will murder your face, so you gotta jump through real fast. Like they put lives there to tease you, but the game's definitely a troll like that. It'll put lives in places that you'll... Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm low on lives in this game.
Which, to be fair, the PAL version, there's not enough lives. The easiest way...
Yeah, the PAL version is very, very different from the NTSC version in a lot of ways.
It's basically a pre-alpha version of this game. It...
Yeah.
Like, it looks bad, it feels bad, it is bad.
Yeah, it has enough differences that there's no reason to try to list them all right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, in this version at least, they have so many lives. I usually try the game to see if I can get 99 lives, which is the max you can have.
And see,
because I'm usually anyway if I'm not trying.
And see, me being a contrarian, I go out of my way to avoid lives most of the time.
Yeah.
I always like to see how low can end up, like, without dying a whole bunch.
Right.
Like, haha! I ended up at only 50 lives! Oh, as if dying has consequence.
Of this level much earlier, Bregermann kind of jumped off a cliff and glided over to a bridge. I don't think the devs really intended for you to start this the way that you did. To be taken eventually, just not right at the start like we do.
Also, jumping past the boulders, that's something... Were you the one that did that?
I don't know if I was the first one that did it, but I was the first one that brought it to the community's attention. Should be doing. Yeah, you can just jump around those.
It's super free too, like there's like 0 risk.
Yeah.
And then this...
I'm actually not sure if you can jump this one. Definitely not faster too, but I don't know that I've ever bothered trying.
That last one will mess your... Mess you up.
Better than the others.
I mean that, and there's no real reason to jump past it since you're just running towards the end of the level anyhow.
Yeah, yeah.
And we enter the inner sanctum of the back cave.
Great. This is the last part before the boss here. You just get the last hostage, get whatever nitro boxes are. Yeah.
That last hostage forces you to save it if you wanted all the nitro.
Right.
Oh god, why did I pick up all those lives? That was bad. Too many lives.
So I guess I'll take this moment to explain the HUD on screen right now. You may have noticed I mentioned pumpkins earlier, which are the upper left number. Your lives are the upper right. The lower left number is referred to as your power level, and it is not used much in the game. And you have gotten all of the nitro boxes. You'll see after the boss, Jersey Devil thing and blow up the level, which will increase your power level. And the only thing that's used for is opening level that extra hostages are in, and we need to go to those for 100% anyway.
Yes. And the bonus levels.
They're pretty fun.
This boss, sometimes he could act erratically, and like...
Yeah, the trickiest part about this boss, I think, is sometimes it'll shoot its tongue out at you, which, I mean, that's the normal attack of the boss, but when it's doing that, it is invincible. And so if it starts doing it a little bit earlier than you expect, one of the TNT boxes you throw at it won't actually hurt it, and you need to do another one.
Flawless. Nothing bad happened there. Nice. Chin chin.
So finish. finishing bat caves. We are now going to the next area.
Okay, I turned the bit rate down. Let's see if that helps with our slideshow.
Ooh.
I think what you might want to do is actually like just pause and set your resolution down to 720p.
Alright, we're gonna pause. Control.
Yeah, you just have to take down your stream in order to do that. But give that a 1.
Alright. Give stopping a go. Alright, y'all ready for this? Control. A 3, 2, 1. Wait, is it good? Is it good? Okay. Wait.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay. So this here is the hearse, which gets 3rd TNT edit, 4 edit, 4 TNTs edit, in order for it to drop a letter and explode.
Yeah, the first is not easy to hit every time.
Not at first. Yeah, no, like at first I started running it. Sometimes it would take me like 8 throws. But now I get it pretty consistently. I don't remember the last time I really mucked it up.
It's mostly just that it can take a kind of weird path around the track. And every time you hit it, it'll start taking a slightly different path. So.
Oh god, I just realized my screen size got jacked up. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that... Okay. I love technical difficulties, alright. Oh god.
Align it on the left side, not the right side.
That's right.
No, don't touch it, it's fine.
Up.
Okay.
I just moved to the left though. Is it fine? Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay. that time I lost like 30 seconds. So, oops. Oh god. Oh god. There we go. Alright. Okay. 1. So this here, yeah, you gotta knock it around. Hit that, you butthole. That gap you can jump over. It's pretty easy peasy.
You're probably going to see a ghost here. That ghost tries to pick you up and throw you off a cliff. Even if he picks you up, it's very easy to not fall off a cliff. He just kind of drops you and...
Damn it, I didn't get it. So the way to make him not pick you up is to like sort of pause in the right kind of way and like let him come to you and get away. It's concluded that it's basically just fine to use whether or not he picks you up, because notice that last time he swiped it. He's clearly been reading, but he just didn't get me.
Right. The other thing you're seeing here is a little tornado power-up, I guess you'd call it. I don't think we really have a name for it.
That's a pretty good name. Whirly Whirly.
Yeah, basically, you grab it and you start spinning, and then there are some objects that you can interact with while you're spinning like that that'll fall over or break or open or whatever.
Spinaroonie. The Spinaroonie.
It's not used a lot in this run, but it's used a few times.
Yeah.
Now, the other interesting thing about this level, aside from the RNG-heavy bosses we'll eventually get to, is there are a few side rooms here with sort of mini-bosses, and you can actually do these side areas in whatever order you want. There is no order it forces on you.
Which is super duper cool.
Yeah.
Hub within a hub, kinda.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the only level in the game that's like this.
Yes. Yeah, Crips is definitely one of the two biggest levels as far as time commitment and size. This and Toxic Factory, so two big boys.
Yeah.
Up here is a nifty little skip. Oh shit! Oh shiznit! Oh, all right, cool. So yeah, generally you'd go and hit a lever, and it would cause a platform to make that way simpler.
Yeah. Also, if you're not careful, one of those skulls, when you make that jump, the skulls can come down and hit you and knock you off the cliff.
Early on, when I started doing that, skulls would frequently kill me. But generally, if you just turn the camera around the corner and just look, and if a skull comes down, and then you can just jump, and you're generally good. It won't
Yeah, once
in a row.
Once you know to watch for them, it's a lot easier.
This is the drunk,
Anyway, so this is McTellard. He's throwing green and red bottles at you. You hit the green ones back, the red ones will just hurt you, and will leave a little bit of fire on the ground. All you need to do is just stay far enough away from him, and he'll only throw green bottles.
Yeah, but if you stand too close, he'll throw exclusively red bottles. Which, like, when I started speedrunning this, like, one time I was split here, there was, like, 7 minutes, because he kept throwing reds. I'm like, why does he keep throwing reds? Rah! I'm like, what is your deal? Give me the green. So you gotta hit him 10 times. Oh yeah, it's black and white.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I'm playing in color. But yeah, you know, I'm just MLG Pro. That's the deal in biz, yo. So then we come down here. The next thing we want to do is go into McCloud, because we need to grab the R.
Yeah, so McTellard, and then there's another room that's called Obert. Those have... But then the other two letters are loaded in with this spiral staircase room. You just hop in these rooms and grab the letters and get out, and grab a hostage in this right now, I believe.
Yes, sir. We found that this route was fastest to take care of this room. This was not the initial route that I had. Because you grab that, it was probably... I just realized I had like a smidge of health, so I was like, I'm just gonna glide just to be safe. That is such fall damage.
Yeah, this game has fall damage, but it's not... It's
like,
not fall damage like you normally see it. Because, like, usually in games, fall damage is actually landing damage. You take the damage when you hit the ground.
But no, like, in this game, you take it literally as you're falling. But, if you just tap wide, you stop taking it.
Yeah.
So, it's like, okay. This is one of the hostages you can get locked out of if you somehow broke both of those TNTs without opening that. I've done it casually as a child.
I have accidentally done that during one of my runs. It's not fun.
That's a painful time loss.
Basically, if that happens, you do need to reset the whole level and come back in.
Yeah.
And this is a pretty long level.
And this is
second longest in the game, I think?
Yeah, this and Toxic Factory.
Behind Toxic Factory.
It could honestly go either way, depending on how, you know, your RPG and your performance go.
Very true.
I'd say this level is definitely probably their signature level as far as the theme of the game, though. I'd say this is probably the one, if I had to guess, the guy might be most proud of. Just a guess, though.
Yeah.
Also, notice the HUD. You can still see the corners of the letters, even when it's off.
Yeah, all you have to do is press R1 and the HUD icons will just move out of the way.
So here's Over.
This is the best fight.
It really is.
You just play a little bit of basketball with him. You don't even have to have the ball land in the hoop exactly. If you just stand under the hoop when you throw, so the ball goes through the, hitbox for making a...
there's a cube-shaped hitbox, and that was really fast. And that's what you aim it at. If you aim to try to get it in the hoop, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Now we go into
this is a very weird game thematically. I always compare it to, like, Looney Tunes, I think is about as close as I can come. Like when Looney Tunes tries to be spooky, where it's still very cartoony and not scary at all.
But it's spooky. Spooky.
Yeah.
Spooky boogie boo.
Yeah, which is why you have things like you're going into the cemetery to play basketball against a zombie, I guess?
Yeah. That's exactly right. That's how wars are decided over basketball and knocking back green bottles, you know, fighting the Irish and the Larry Birds of the world.
Exactly.
Over is the Larry Bird of Jersey Devil. Oh, that was weird. Did like a pickup animation. I didn't pick anything up because I was still holding triangle, I think.
Oh, I love when that happens.
One time I accidentally picked that TNT and walked off with it. I was like, oh, that's not at all what I wanted.
That has happened to me several times.
Yeah,
this game...
boy.
Basically, if you're holding a button when an event would happen, that holding that button would, activate, like, if you walk up to a box and you press triangle, you'll pick up the box. Also, if you're holding triangle and you walk up to a box, you pick it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like if you're holding triangle...
Similarly... Yeah, if you're holding triangle when you jump, you will glide at the top of your jump every time. Which makes a lot of harder jumps in this much easier.
Such as bridge skip. Makes bridge skip pretty free.
Yeah, also, is this the first death abuse that we've had?
Yes. That was indeed a death abuse.
Yeah, there are a couple of those that are useful.
Might as well use all those lives for something.
Yeah. This room has been routed several times, actually. The large walkway through the center of the room has a bunch of weird geometry you can jump around on. It's fairly precise, though. We haven't been able to make a good route out of it, and the one we have is very good already.
Yeah. That and I love jumping down and just bouncing off that pumpkin to like...
It is very...
Yeah, like that, just, it feels awesome. So this room we come in, we grab the letters out of the chest. All the other chests have lives, which, oh man, you need so many of them. What up? see a wave. Who's that raven? What does that mean? That's,
Commander Coriander Salamander.
that is the cool
You'll never
name.
catch
Commander
me.
Coriander Salamander. That rolls off the tongue. That is a satisfying name to say.
It really is.
Oh.
Bregermann walked by a couple of these, but at this point in the level, there are a lot of dark areas, and there are little light bugs where if you touch them, it'll light up.
But you can generally see what you need to see without them. Thanks
Yeah.
to modern television. But sometimes
that little... Sorry, just that little skeleton guy that you killed, by the way, that dropped the F, is one of my favorite enemies in the game, and that's the only time he pops up.
That's so
They
sad because
just
he's so
For
cute.
that.
Like that almost feels like they're like someone's like, hey, I made this. Do you want to use it? And they're like, yeah. And then
Yeah,
they just
sure.
forgot to use it.
Right.
It's still a slideshow. Why is it still a slideshow? My name isn't Slideshow Bob. Slideshow Bob.
So if it looks like Bregermann is mostly jumping around through the dark, he can
Ooh.
basically see where he's going.
That was a .98 second gold. What?
Oh, nice.
Decent. So yeah, other than technical difficulties, we're about even with record. Haha. Take that.
Hey.
And here we find the biggest RNG. He throws bombs above your head. He throws bombs
That's
where you
bad
can...
when he does that.
Ooh, he throws bombs where you can pick them up and throw them. Ooh, this is actually extremely good.
That's good when he does
Wow,
that.
he threw 3 of them. This is extremely good. When he throws
Nice.
3, if you're fast, you can hit him with all 3. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, basically you want him to be dropping bombs in front of you. When you hit him, he drops down, fly back up, and you have a chance to hit again.
He'll also, let's see. Yep, sometimes he'll do that. Sometimes he'll, like, dive out of the way after you throw a bomb, and it's like, crap.
Yeah.
Come on.
And you need to hit him 10 times.
And
I
sometimes
believe.
he'll do that, where he'll dive at you as you have a bomb in your hand.
Yeah. Also, the bombs will eventually blow up on their own. They're on a timer.
Yep.
So
Ooh.
if he's taken a while to be hit, you can lose some of the ammo you have.
So this time he also threw 3 bombs, and I sort of guessed at the end there to where to throw that last one, and I was right. So this one's been 3 triple bombs and nothing else has hit. Yep, see, nothing else has hit him. Triple bombs only.
Wow.
It's just so weird. My internet's fantastic, like, all the time. I don't understand. Bad internet. One of these times I'll have to get out to the in-person events, and then we won't have it. Okay, this seems to be going pretty good. Okay, and one more hit, and we have a bomb. So this is super convenient, and dead. Yeah, we lost time there.
Yeah, that was not the best RNG. That was also not the worst RNG, for what it's worth. We've seen much worse than that.
Actually, yeah, Commander Coriander Salamander. That makes me feel real happy inside that you Thought it was cool. I thought it was cool too. Yeah, like that was just an educated guess because I saw that he wasn't at 2 of the spots, and I was pretty sure he wasn't at the other one. So I sort of, yeah. It's always good when that sort of stuff works.
Yeah.
So this is
The
our
next
first...
up is my favorite level in the game. This is gonna be Haunted Mansion.
It is.
This is also the first time we've seen going back to one of the hubs the second time. Since you do have to collect all the nitro boxes, they're in the same place in these hubs, so you need to just go get them again. But the Haunted Mansion level itself is already unlocked. You don't have to do anything extra for it.
CCS or Sally? I mean, Commander Coriander Salamander. What? Oh, that happens sometimes, rarely. That sucks. So the TNT didn't knock over the tree, which is super unfortunate. I haven't had that happen in a run since since when I first started. Like,
yeah,
that's yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a time loss. You just have to go back for one of the boxes.
Mike112, this whole marathon is in black and white, my friend. Oh, look at that, boom. Commander Coriander Salamander, that's a cool name. I'm just gonna keep saying it.
It's a very fun name to say.
Yeah. And Sec Anks. Yeah, this is Jersey Devil, 1997. 3D, I don't know why I picked up that TNT. Hey, that was swag, I sipped the nitro with it, so why not?
Oh yeah, this is the second death abuse. Because we have to go way out to the other end of this hub to get the nitro boxes, but then
that was interesting.
Right here.
I've never died like that before. That was unintentional. Interesting. Okay. So that'll throw the timing off of all these big old rocks.
Yeah. There's some rocks coming down this path. They can hit you off of the path and kill you pretty easily.
Got the jukes. Got the jukes.
So you just gotta watch out for it. At the top of the path is the mansion that the level is named after. We have to collect some NARF tokens to open the door and get in, and get to the level proper. And this level has
a super duper,
probably the biggest skips we have found.
Oh yeah, like so this level's built more vertically, whereas most of the levels are built more linearly.
Yeah, it is a 3-story mansion. With a K door basically locking off each floor. And early when I started running the game, I found a way to skip the second floor. And then later in running the game, I also found a way to skip the first floor. And so the all-levels run of this is very, very short.
Very short.
Like, this section of the level is maybe a minute, down from, like, maybe 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
The 100% level is still a bit longer, because the nitro boxes are around. We need to go through most of the level anyway.
Yeah.
But there's still some nice skips for it.
Such as, let's see if I get it. Oh yeah, okay. So it's alive.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so if you want to explain that.
Yeah, so in the room with the bookcases falling, there is one of them that you can jump on later. We need to pass through the top of that room a little bit later. And when Bregermann gets there, you'll see why it's so much faster to leave that one bookcase standing.
That's a fun room if you fall through the floor to rescue the hostage and grab a nitro, and then you just jump right back out.
Yep. We used to leave the room the intended way, and then Death Abuse to get back out here, but it was found if you don't destroy those boxes, you can just hop right back onto them and get out.
So, this is all exclusive to 100% right here. We have to go over here, grab these nitros, save this hostage. But typically you have to push this little bookshelf all the way over. So
yeah. You can see how slow it is pushing it just that little way to get to the hostage's lever.
And plus, oh my god, the bugs are just like, I'm gonna get you.
There's some good fighting bugs.
Yeah, I mean...
I really like that enemy design.
So here's the skip. Let's see if we pull it off or if we're gonna lose about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, we got it! What? So we land on it, but like its collision stays flat, and as we're having iframes, it's sort of...
Yeah, you can run along it a little bit. Basically, if that doesn't work, you need to go back and push that bookshelf all the way into that room so you can jump on the chandeliers up there and cross that gap instead.
Actually, I'm not talking about 30 seconds. It's like a minute.
Yeah, it's bad if that happens. Alright, other than that nonsense at the very beginning of the movie, that was pretty good. Yeah. Also, for what it's worth, if you're watching Bregermann getting kind of beat up by a lot of these fighting bugs, it's because they are very hard to fight.
Yeah, there's a timing to it, and I try to get them lined up so that way I'm hitting them both, so that way I have to hit twice as many, or half as many.
Yeah.
Math. World record, let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah, basically though, if those bugs are doing an attack, it will always trump what you're doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's rough.
It's like a timing thing. It's a type of dance.
Surprise!
Yeah.
You can dance if you want to.
I've been expecting you.
So this is the next boss. This is Big Lady coming up.
Join me.
Oh my god,
And
it's
I'll do anything you want. Look.
Big Lady. I mean, yeah, she walks up, she's all slender, like, her, like, dress is looking through, but, like, if you look closely, this is some of the best underboobs you'll probably ever see in a video game. If you look closely, thanks to, mid-90s, texture, innovation.
Yeah, this fight isn't too hard. It comes in a few phases. The first one, she follows you around and does a little spin, and then you knock her over and jump on her. The next phase is the hardest one, at least in my opinion. If you play it a lot, you can start getting a feel for it. Basically, she charges at you, and you want to get her to charge into a wall. And sometimes her AI will path around the wall, and sometimes, well, usually usually you're fine. It's not that bad, but if it starts doing that, it can be tough to get back in a rhythm.
Yeah, okay, there's your underboob. Look at that. Oh, yo, what up, Leo? An old Looney Tunes cartoon on your black and white telly and on a Saturday morning in the 1960s.
And then the third phase is pretty straightforward. She's in the ground, you punch her, she jumps at you, you run a little bit and punch her again.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah. It's really the second phase is the only difficult part of this fight.
And I wouldn't even say difficult as much as just precise at all.
Not free. Yeah.
So that's Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, with the skips we found, it saved at least a couple minutes on 100% and significantly more in the all levels run. It's a fun one. I like that level a lot.
Oh my god, I hit save.
Oh no. We don't need to do that.
Savings for wusses.
Oh.
But yeah, also an interesting thing. Every time I tried to run this on a PS2, fast and slow disk speed, it crashed every single time, other than so many percent runs. So that's why I run on PS3. PS2.
Yeah, that's actually been true of my PS2 as well.
Yeah.
I used to think that my disc was really scratched or something, but no, it was the PS2.
Yeah. That
Back to the museum area now. You'll see Bregermann pushing that statue at the start. This the other main reason that we come back and do this later. Early and much faster than if you did this power level.
my power level is over 9. No, it's
That's
4.
pretty high.
Yeah, that's like pretty strong for a human. And I'm
Yeah.
not even human, I'm a devil.
He's just gonna be collecting the.
There's also a way to only have to go up on the higher bush, but it's super duper precise and I'm just like,
Yeah, it's probably not. We're getting it 100% of the time. Yeah, this level that we're going into now is called Dome Sweet Dome. Good one.
But I've gotten soft locked in it twice though. One time the F letter clipped into the floor, and the other time, what happened the other time?
Right, yeah.
What was the other thing that was soft locked? Oh yeah,
Bird went through a door.
yeah.
That was you that happened to, right?
Yes, yeah. I knocked
Yeah.
it through a door, and so in order to open the door, you have to kill all the birds. But
Oh yeah, this room we actually don't do in the right order. You see he hit the little K platform and it lowered another platform. The game expects you to be hitting these in a certain order and unlocking parts of this room in a certain order. Except we can get high enough early in the room that we...
because like it's so free. Or maybe that's just like a fun openness. Like maybe that's how they design levels to be open to where
Yeah, it might
figure
be.
that sort of stuff out. But go for it. I mean, it's not like you have to like slip through a wall or get a proxy or anything. You sort of slide.
Yeah.
Which is freaking sweet.
Yeah, I do like the really open level design here, how they didn't, like, try to block you with invisible walls or anything. There are very clear walls in a few places that we have tried to skip, and some of them we can skip, but... I mean, not in Hundo, but in general.
And then another death abuse.
But yeah, then there's big open rooms like this.
And we're on to the... We're inside. We are inside more than Mimic Chest. Commander Coriander Salamander. That's the coolest name I've seen so far. Probably in all of Twitch, to be perfectly honest. Alright, don't forget to donate, because that's why the fine people that put on this marathon, that's one of the objectives of life. Yeah. he knows who he is. let's try not to crosswalk here though. I'm just gonna not be near that door.
Yeah, these birds are kind of interesting because you need to kill all of them to open the next room. And so you know, for speed reasons, you want to be hitting them all at once so that you don't have to take them on one at a time.
Yeah, like that was pretty fast when I started hitting.
But the weird thing about the birds is there's sort of a radius around the egg where they will start hatching, but then you need to be even closer than that to get them to hatch.
Yeah.
And if you don't realize that, you can spend a lot of time thinking that one is about to come out, and then it just doesn't for a long time.
You're just like, wake up, little birdie! So, like, with this set, I like to make all 4 up, because sometimes you'll get the one shot pop come down low.
Yeah. Like, you can see one of them kind of did, but
yeah, but that was pretty...
the other one stayed up there.
That's okay. Now... we enter this final sort of part of this, where you use the pterodactyls.
I love these guys.
Except for that time that I saw it on the app.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what my TV was at that time, but I remember I was ahead. I was like, damn it.
This next room has an interesting skip that we really don't understand.
And I've never gotten, so I don't go for it.
I have gotten it so often to the point that I thought it was 100% consistent, and then I just stopped being able to get it at some other point, and I couldn't figure out why, and then I started getting it again, and I still didn't know what I was doing different.
See, that's the thing, if you believe in it, then you don't get it, but if you don't believe it,
yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I've watched back through it with input display, and I don't understand what's happening. But yeah, there's this caveman that you can jump around.
Yeah, you can, like, sort of, like, squeeze on the side of the wall and jump.
You don't even have to jump around him. I've also gotten it by just standing to the right, and he just runs past.
So here's one of the best parts of the game. These raptors.
Oh, yeah, do you guys get it? Do you get it?
Isn't that punny? Punny?
This is also more dinosaur stuff leading up to the boss of this level, a big dinosaur skeleton.
So this guy, you gotta go left or right. And if you go correctly, he'll scratch your head. But if you're incorrect, he'll do that. He'll attack you. And it is legit RNG. Yep.
This RNG usually isn't too bad, though.
It can account for upwards of probably 20 plus seconds, which is a pretty big deal considering if it goes perfectly, you can do it in about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was pretty nice ending.
But yeah, it's really just like, what, maybe 3 or 4 seconds every missed one, whereas, like, the bat fight is...
Like, sometimes...
Yeah, I guess that's true, depending on what attack he does.
Like, sometimes if he goes on one of his big hissy fits and starts, like, stomping around the room, and then... Yeah, but it's okay. Life is good. So now we go back in the Green Park.
Yeah, doing the other level there.
It's called Root Canal, but it's not nearly as painful as it sounds.
This is actually going to be the only level in the game that we visit twice.
3 times. Oh yeah, oh Root Canal, yeah, Root Canal is twice.
Yeah, because I mentioned there are bonus levels that you go to. The bonus level that is associated with Green Park is actually in Root Canal itself, not in the hub world.
So you have to go down the slide.
Yeah.
Which is okay because there's a hostage, or there's 2 hostages at the end. So, while it's not like honestly, it's not hard to get both at the same time. Like anytime I've had to, I've like I've never failed. I've had to.
Well, I also found the way to get the other hostage if you miss it.
Oh yeah, that's true
Like
too.
the second one. Yeah. See, it's not so bad anymore, but still.
This hub's pretty fun though.
Yeah, it's really nice and open.
Also, I love how drastically different the route is for this hub and this second time versus the first time.
Oh yeah, because the nitro boxes are in the same places, but the NARF tokens are totally changed around. And so you go through the level in a totally different way.
Commander Coriander Salamander, we are at this juncture, last split, 1 minute and 49 seconds behind world record, which includes about 30 seconds of technical difficulty. So yeah. Not
bad though. There's still a lot of run left.
Oh yeah. This run can get way worse.
Yeah, we still have 2 of the 3 very, very long levels left.
But hey, I'll take a 2-second gold when I can get it.
Yeah.
That's what that was just now.
Nice. Yeah, the Green Park routing, though, was hard enough for me to grasp for a long time, just because I couldn't, you know, picture what the whole level looked like in my head easily. I eventually opened up the game in an emulator with Cheat Engine to move the camera around and take pictures so I could build a map of the level and draw out the route that way. I think that's been pretty helpful for a few people, that map I made.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Makes it a lot easier to visualize everything.
I remember looking at it a good bit when I was rerouting the hub world. It's like those hub worlds have undergone so many reroutes. I don't even know. Like I've heard about at least 6 different ways.
Also, I think we might have just kind of brushed past this. Bregermann jumped off the slide at the start.
Oh, yeah.
That's just a nice shortcut. You can fall down there and you don't miss any boxes, you don't miss any tokens. I think you might miss some pumpkins, but those don't matter. And yeah, it saves like 6 or 8 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah, I mean, most of the slides in this game, if you jump off of it, there's a wall somewhere that will just trigger your death. There's just nothing there.
Hostage. I missed the hostage. So
that's fine, you can get it later.
Yeah. Watch, this will be the run that I failed to get
Well, I mean, like I said, if you want to play it safe, you can just go for the first one and
absolutely.
the backup for the second one.
Is for those who are safe. And
okay.
I am not one of... Nope. Not safe.
Fair enough.
That ain't me. Nope.
The boss he's going into now is, Sumo Panda, we have called him.
Panda King. Sumo fight.
Yeah.
He's interesting. He likes to lunge at ya. He likes to not lunge at you, which is super annoying, because it's like, come on bro, lunge at me.
Yeah.
He's got some whitey tighties on, so he's probably irritated because he's wearing uncomfortable underwear. Remember folks, wear comfortable underwear. Oh, actually no, it's like a super, what am I talking about? Super uncomfortable super. Am I right? You see that? It's like crap. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
basically, when he has his back to you, that's when you want to attack him. Sometimes he will do a quick turnaround. You've seen him do that to Break a couple of times. That's bad luck. He doesn't usually do that.
Oh, he is.
Well, at least a few times. But I mean, like, on any given hit,
oh, yeah, it's
more likely not to happen. Also, sometimes you can hit him from the front.
It's super random when that actually happens.
Yeah.
I just death abuse there
like
because I was out of health and...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't lose any time to death abuse.
Yeah,
At the
And you definitely want to have full health on top of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we understand the movement of this game really well, but if there's one thing, like one aspect of the game that we still need to learn a lot about, it's the combat. There seems like a lot that just feels random.
Yeah, like right there, I got him pretty good, like sort of lunging at me constantly. Like that was actually pretty good at the end.
Yeah, that was a good fight. But I've also seen a lot of fights where he isn't doing that, and is it RNG, or can we manipulate it, or...
I
don't know.
Believe it's not RNG. I'd like to.
I think it's not. I think we just need to sit down for a few days and only look at a single fight to figure it out. So yeah, Breg is in the chemical wasteland now. Coming up on what I'm pretty sure is the longest level in the game, Toxic Factory.
Yeah. Unless I play it really good here, and then the clip goes, haha!
Yeah.
Haha!
Mimic chest, you're not wrong.
What happened? Isn't that just New Jersey? Ha ha ha! That's the joke! That's what this game is all about.
Yep.
It's just real life New Jersey.
So yeah, there aren't a ton of nitro boxes in this level. I mean, like you can see, there's 20 from the point of leaving the Chemical Wasteland hub and entering the level proper. But this level's so long that there's only like 1 or 2 in most sections of the level. Yeah. And then one of the last sections, there's like 8 or 10 or something.
Actually, yeah, one of the sections has 0 boxes, which is super nice, because you don't have to worry about them. You just, like, go right to the end.
Yeah. There's also a skip in this area that's pretty precise to pull off. Where instead of going through the tunnel and up the path Greg is going through, you can jump on a tire a little bit earlier in the level and hop up to this upper area. But yeah, it's hard to pull off.
And I would only attempt that in all tokens. I wouldn't even attempt that 100%. I don't even...
Yeah, it saves more time in all tokens than 100%. And it only saves time in 100% if you can get it in, like, your first 2 or 3 attempts.
Yeah.
I go for it, but I don't think I'm saving time when I do it. I just think it's fun to do.
Follow your dreams. So, this is the eggplant fight. There's a lot that can happen here that's bad.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
Yeah, he spews out these little eggplant monster seed things. You want to fight the plants, and when they fall, they drop their head, and then you pick up the head and throw it at them. However, their head can end up in a place where you'll be hit by another one, and so you can't safely pick it up. Their head can end up in a place where it's just a corner that you can't actually get to, and you can't pick it up.
And sometimes he'll like do an animation. Right, it's about. Actually, that was a gold. That was a real. That went perfect. Actually, that was.
Yeah, that was really nice.
What happened there? If you notice, he threw a 5th seed out, right away, which doesn't usually happen. So we should actually probably figure out what made that happen. Because usually I'll lose time because like I'll hit him real quick 4 times, but then he takes forever to throw out another set of seeds, and it's like, bro, I need your seed so that way I can hit you with it. I need your seed.
So Breg is in a sewer right now. Very briefly. There's actually a couple more sewers he'll go through later. This is sort of a recurring location.
Yeah, they're pretty, it's a nice break, I guess.
Yeah.
There's nitro box in this bar. You know, it's fine. You got it.
Yeah. That is the only nitro box in this area, right?
Yep.
I think it is.
Yep. So it's in a car. And then we grab a TNT. All this ground. Yes, I have fallen off with a roof onto the ground before. Yes, it sucks. Don't recommend.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to spend time angling my camera around to make sure I make that drop, but Greg eventually convinced me that it's worth it to just go for it. For the swag points, if nothing else.
Yeah, that, and I mean, like, once you sort of figure out where the spot is, it's pretty easy to
Yeah.
screw up. But yeah,
sure.
it's definitely a scary time. Guys, bye. Oh, those robots are a fun time. They
Yeah.
smack you around a bit.
So yeah, this level has an enemy that you'll see in a few places in this game. There are these little buzzing cameras.
They're the apples.
We want to avoid those.
They're the apples.
You can't kill them. If you hit them, they will just start attacking you until you die.
Relentlessly.
And
Very hard to
they
dodge.
shoot lasers, they chase you. Yeah, that's true. Very hard to dodge.
They make super
Yeah, we just avoid them, and
best we can.
we leave them to do their thing. They leave us to do ours. We have a tenuous relationship.
So this is
yeah,
actually,
there's a little skip here.
This is actually a segment skip. So like all that stuff over there you can see. Yeah, we don't do any of that. In this speedrun. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty challenging, and I'm really glad we skipped it.
Yeah, we haven't timed it, but it must save at least like 15 seconds, maybe.
Oh, I'd say much more. I mean, that's like there's a lot, like that whole section down there with the platforms. Like it's like not. There's a lot of ways you can die.
Yeah, actually, it's probably like 30 seconds at least.
That's been in the route since like the very beginning.
Yeah.
This next section, so these robots are fun. There you are.
Yeah, so you fight these robots one at a time. They'll drop K tokens.
Yeah, so like notice how I hit him when I hit him. If you try to hit him earlier, they're invisible, you can't. So you have to like wait till they like reach about that section of the map when the robot's running from you. But it's too late because you already got it.
The robots who are holding a box will try moving away from you, you know, because they don't want you to get the good K token that's in their box. The ones that are not holding a box will move towards you and are very easy to kill. If one of them starts getting away from you, though, it can take a while to get to it.
You definitely want to get them all, like... Yeah, like, notice how I hesitated right there? This is infinitely easier on PS1 version, PC version. Oh god.
We talked a bit about the difference between PAL and PSC. There's also a PC version of this game, and it's terrible.
The collisions are awful. It plays the wrong sound files on every single level.
It's not as terrible as PAL, but it's not good either.
Yeah. That went super fast. It hit everybody, like, instantly. Which has only ever happened once ever, so... this is also a skip. That skips an entire section that'll save about a lot of time.
Yeah, at least a minute, I would think.
Yeah, because there's this bottle guy that you have to beat, and all these levers, and all sorts of junk. I would skip all that.
Yeah.
Because we're speedrunners. Alright, and that was a 2-second gold. Look at that.
You'll never catch me.
Yeah, other than getting knocked down at the end of the robot section, that was pretty fast. This next section is super cool, routed as well. You know, from a speedrun perspective, I think the Toxic Factory might be my favorite level. It might be.
I think that's fair. I think it's up there for me. It's still probably my least favorite level casually.
So that right there is jumping up here. No! Okay,
Yeah.
I've never had that happen in a run, and I always knew it was possible because I always did it casually as a kid. Yeah, you can die like that.
Yeah.
Great. Bye-bye, gold. Anyhow. So yeah, we do this section a bit backwards. We go and grab the checkpoint in front of the K door. And then we backtrack through and grab the letters. It's obviously way faster. You skip multiple paths that you just sort of run along.
Yeah.
You're not missing any nitro boxes. The only 2 nitro boxes in this section you get at the very beginning.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier, the game has a few death abuses. I think this level has at least half of them.
Oh yeah, this level is definitely shitty.
Like, we've already done one in this room, and then I can... Or, no, yeah, 2, and then you just did a 3rd.
Yep. Oh yeah, that was a 3rd.
And then there are...
One
more? 2 more.
2 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 5.
There are a lot here.
yeah, I guess there's 5 deaths in here. So I guess you better have at least 5 lives.
Fine, because you get 1,000,000 lives.
Yep, I still have 33
That's
lives.
a pretty good cycle on the platforms.
Yep. There's been a few times where I've gotten, like, exactly, like I get up there right as the one in front is just ready for me. I'm like, oh, sweet baby.
Yeah.
So we used to go
this section. Yeah, no, go ahead.
We used to go along that other path that it looked like you thought I might be going towards. But instead we skip it because we do... That box will murder your face. For it. That's just...
Right.
These doors like to slam in your face, so you gotta kind of like jump around. These, I'm always careful about. That door's gonna slam in my face. Oh no, it didn't. Oh, but it did at the very end. That's okay, that was already through. So we come over here and hit this lever, which makes fire go away. And then we go and grab some nitro.
Yeah.
Sounds so dark.
So yeah, that path that we skipped from earlier, there's nothing along the path itself, but there is a hostage at the end of it, and we can't get that hostage by just backtracking along that later point we jumped to. However, I found out that when you climb a rope that Breg's getting to, you can actually just glide down to where that hostage is, and you're fine. You can get it that way. The angle getting there is a little... checkpoint right up there, so even if you fail, it doesn't really lose any time.
Oh, shit.
Or doesn't lose much time.
I screwed it up. I was trying to be fancy and do it like a slightly different path, but that was a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a city building, I'm pretty sure, by a good bit. Yeah, like, this is definitely something that I need to improve on, is getting this so that way I end up in a more favorable position. Let's go closer to the hostage. But I feel like I've seen you get closer to the hostage.
Yeah, the best you can do is land on that, like, horizontal pipe.
Oh, and also, if you hit that
Or at least
lever,
that's the best I've...
if you hit that lever without landing, the hostage won't be saved. That was something I found out one day.
Yeah, it's sad when that happens. It was mostly sad when you found it out because you didn't know you missed the hostage until you left the...
Yeah.
And then you had to do the entire...
Yeah. That was what we call a reset. like, oh, not.
Level is something like...
It's your boy, left side
17 minutes long?
worldwide. Yeah. About 17 minutes long.
Yeah.
It's a shame I muffed that split up so much, because otherwise we could have...
You're bugging me, but I have the solution for that. Solution!
WR.
This is a fun boss coming up.
Yeah, so this guy, if you try to hit him from the front, he'll blast you. This is spray to death. But if you, like, hit him from behind and hit him at the timing that I was hitting at,
Yeah, this is one of the very few bosses that I don't think has any luck associated with it. We actually, like, if you do it right, it should go the same every
yeah. Absolutely, yeah. But, you know, obviously at first when you're playing, you're like, oh man, you hit me, it's okay. You get good.
That happened to all.
That's part of why I leave all my bad runs up on like F.com. So that way if you're like, man, I want to get a record. Why is he so good? You go back and watch 100% take like an hour longer. Or not like an hour. Probably like half an hour. Lower. And sort of like watch the progression. Oh no. Wait, that's very much speedrunning. World records just take time to very rewarding. I mean, just about anybody can do it, you know? Like,
Yeah.
look at that. Boom. Oh man, only plus 110. But we're entering the teeth. We're entering sludge slides.
So sludge slides, much like root canal, is a slide-based.
Slide.
Unlike root canal, it has a lot of branching paths in the slide, and you need to go down all of them at some point.
Well, at least part of them. Partially?
Yeah. You need to take every... you do not have to get to the bottom of it.
Ah! You gotta take it, but not to the bottom.
But yeah, you get the boxes, so it'll be a second before we get in there. And
this fence is very hard to knock it by. Ooh, that was gold.
I've only done it a few
You'll
times.
never catch me.
We're within a minute.
Also, sometimes that fence can get stuck, and just keep hitting you until it kills.
Yeah, you can clip into
That's
that
happened
fence.
at least once.
Yeah, that's happened at least 3 times to me. Jersey Devil, that is claimed to clip glory. Fence clip. Did I get it?
There's a fairly big pair of skips.
No! No! I was so close to getting the K. Dang it! That hurts. That was painful.
Basically, these branches has one of the 5 letters, and a couple of them you can jump from one branch of the slide to another and get both. There are 2 opportunities sure you'll get the other one. You're good. You're a lot better to skip that.
Yeah, I'm
That's
definitely
for
a lot
sure.
better than I used to be at it. I'd say I get them, I don't know, at least one of them I'll get basically every time.
And then once you get the token, there aren't any other nitro boxes on the slide past that, so you can just death abuse to go back.
Slide showing all the way to the victory zone.
Slide.
Slide showing Commander Coriander South. Death abuse because screw the elevator. Who takes the elevator? I take the death abuse-alator. There was one time I got the skip, but I didn't get both nitros out there, so I was like, crap! So I always skip for making that mistake. Oh yeah, confirmed, I think, yeah. Okay, so I got at least one of the skips. Man, we've been live for over 3 hours. Oh, but that fun death zone, that's one of my favorites. Sometimes you get launched up in there and it's just like, oh, you're dead. CP dubs. Dead in the slideshow. Dead in the slideshow. I'm Slideshow Bob. Oh lord. Somebody's put an image of Slideshow Bob up over the slideshow. Oh my god. That should be an emote. Would that get me a shitload of subscribers if I just had that as an emote? Slideshow Bob. For like the streams of slideshowing. Ass. Let's put my phone on airplane mode. The other knee!
Totally consistent. Rather, just hoping that he pulls.
Yeah. Out of the center, which will cost a good bit of time. But for the most part, he'll stay. Oh wow, that was a bad joke.
Yeah.
That's cool. I don't even know, but I wonder. What is it? Tell him about the camera strats.
Okay, so... Eight and a half minutes, I think, just the sewer. Basically, there are turtles that he is going to be riding, that take him, you know, would normally be playing and you catch a cycle where the turtle is moving away from. Instead, at that point, you rotate the camera around. It was a very fun afternoon routing that out, seeing which.
That sounds right. I'm pretty sure it's 5. Let's see.
Yeah. Some of them more helpful than others.
This is the first one. So...
I also came close to finding potential. Hitting these levers to other parts of the level and closed doors to other parts of and
Jesus Christ. You're all breaking up. Come on, technology. Yes.
I have no idea what it would be, but I think something along the lines of what this is still such a level, and like I'm happy we took it down as much as we did because it was so long and had to be late in the and if you we do have to come back through here a second time, but there's a shortcut exit that's open at that you can take. Just right at the start of the sewer. Drops it from, 8 minutes, like, 30 seconds. I did also find out that shortcut that exists the first time you're going through it, but you can't quite... But even if you could reach it, one of the things that increases your completion percentage is going through low. And so, even if you could reach the shortcut exit the first time through, you have to take the other exit eventually anyway to get 100.
Correct. How's the street up?
But if we found that, that could be an all up.
Oh, absolutely. All tokens. Choo-choo. Yeah, because I mean, it's just all tokens, and there's no token in here. Let's skip this whole level. I'm down. I'm down. With the clown.
Yeah, Breg is probably 2/3 of the way through the sewers.
Yeah,
It's very...
it's kind of a long level. Now would be a good time for donation. For better internet? I don't know. Less internet. Less bandwidth.
If anybody wants to donate, now is a good time, as well as all times are a good...
I'll read whatever message you have, in whatever voice you like, or I'll try.
Ooh, that's a good deal.
Yeah, it's a good deal, you should do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it.
Greg and I actually do this part of the sewer differently. He hits that checkpoint before the left, and then rides back on that turtle. I skip that checkpoint and death abuse back to an earlier...
I just found personally that I wasn't a fan of where that cycle kept ending up.
Yeah.
I remember...
Because of the cycle nature of this level, it's really hard to tell which one is faster, so at this point it's just a matter of...
preference, I guess. Cause like before, like on PC version, I was like, I would jump on the back of that turtle, like that one that rides you from the checkpoint, and like every time I would death abuse, it would be like right there waiting for it. But here, I always miss it by like 2 seconds, and so I was like, well, fudge. Baskets. Like baskets and baskets.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
it was really close to being into the sewers. There are 3 doors, each with a lever button. After you hit all 3 levers, it opens a rope in the center of the room.
So I found if you just sort of jump and then hit square and then hit triangle real fast, it knocks the barrel down and you don't die. Like, pretty consistent.
Yeah, I think the devs intend for you to wait for a turtle to pass by there so that you can use it as a platform, but you don't need it for any of it.
Yeah, let's see, I just sort of jump past the turtle at the end. No bigs.
Yeah.
No big deal. Oh, now that that horror show is past. Oh. Let's get on to the last third of the game. Oops.
Yeah. We are now in the sewer, which is the last hub.
It's full of rainbows and butterflies. Death and dismemberment. In very literal sense. I used to go the other way around, but I'm pretty sure that doing it that way is faster. At least it feels like. And it's cool because you can die from those boxes that swing. So that's dangerous.
Yeah. I think you're right, it probably is a bit faster to do it.
Hey, got the K. Not that it really matters. Like, getting that K literally is
Yeah, it does.
0.0 seconds. It's just a bit of swag.
Since
like,
you have to wait for that train anyway.
yeah.
Right?
And like, you don't really wait for it because like, it sort of comes naturally at you. Like, at about the time that you finish collecting those boxes anyhow. Oh look, another death abuse. Haha! All about abuse and death. Look at just my abuse. Abusey? Abusey. That's a new word. Just made it up. Ooh, and that was a shiny split. Shiny split!
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Eat SpeedKinos! You know, sometimes I wish one of those companies would sponsor me that sells food. I can make people fat.
That'd
Hey,
be amazing.
Ho ho! Eat SpeedKinos! Like, I'm pretty sure, yeah,
So we're in Amazing Boxes now, is the name of the... personally, I think this is the hardest playing casually to figure...
Oh yeah, there's
The...
a lot of doors and opening of stuff that happens in this one. Whoa!
Yeah,
Okay,
it is a very...
that's a new
maze-like.
death. That's a new death. So, I thought I hit the crank, which would have enabled the colliders, but I did not successfully hit it. Jeez.
But anyway, even if you do know the layout of the level pretty well, it's still a very...
It's very abusive. It really likes to smack you around. So it's great if you're into that kind of thing. Little smack.
There are many skips for this level, and the only ones we have are really small that save a second or two here.
And there's one that Mr. Xando Toaster managed to get a few times, but then couldn't replicate with TAS, so...
yeah, I have no idea how.
So, move over, TAS. It's toaster time. It's gonna be ToasterBot plays at GDQ next year.
Oh, yeah.
For those extremely precise inputs.
If you're watching this on the black and white screen, you might notice he seems to be pushing these boxes over doors in a weird order. They're color-coded.
Oh yeah, these boxes have color. That's a good point. Although I don't recognize them by color, I recognize them just by like where they go. Because color, I would.
Yeah, you learn that event.
Like I would get confused. I'd be like, well, which one? Nope. You just push it. Just go on autopilot. As a speedrunner, you know, just go on autopilot. Great. Like.
Right.
Sometimes somebody will ask you something, I'll be like, yeah. This guy right here, if you don't kill him, he'll kill you when you're back. 100%.
That is true. I think I managed to avoid him on one of my first plays. And so I thought, oh, I don't need to kill him. And I spent a lot of time not killing him and then dying.
Hey, and that's another thing that can kill you in this level. The sharks. I saw him
those sharks can jump in.
And it was super risky, but I just went for it.
Yeah, they can hit you through those boxes. They can hit you if you're on the ground next to close. Yeah, they'll get.
They'll sort of give it to you real good. Alright. So yeah, this game could really, you know, could be used to display a number of ways to die and be dismembered. As you can see, we find new ways each and every run. That is still the case.
So the room that Breg is in now has another one of those annoying cameras.
This is the most
this one, in addition to attacking you when you attack it, it will also start going at you if you end up in one of these spotlights that's going on.
Which actually I've avoided very well. Wow, this might be the first I've ever done this particular room. I am ashamed that... Never mind. You got me at the very end.
If one of those lights does see
I got
you,
cocky.
You can just walk out of the room and come back, and the camera will ignore you again. It's a nice little thing. If you're in a position to, you know, like that.
In a position to to operate the ignition. Ha ho! Oh. So this part's fun. There's really not much to it. Just run around, collect the nitros, get to the end. There's a hostage at the end, which, if you're not careful, you could fall through the floor and not get the hostage. Never happened in a speedrun that I've done, but it definitely is very possible. Ooh. Marathon's just getting started. Who's hype? Hype train! Now that our internet appears a bit more stable. As I say that, it's not, but that's okay.
Yeah, this level gets a lot more straightforward after that first section. The puzzle aspect of the level kind of ends at that. After that, it's much more linear.
Yeah, it's more... Like, you gotta kill this monkey up here, you gotta be like, give me your letter! Give me the end! Ooh, narc. And then the K. Hey! F! Hey! Where's that spell? Batman! Let's see, we go. Little razzle dazzle. Hey! Nothing like a 0.15 second gold. Hey yo!
Hey.
Hey hey! Yeah, there's not really much to say about this part. Let's see.
It's another tiny sewer. You can get through it in like 30 seconds.
Oops.
Something like
Whoa, that was cool. So the scene pushed me, but I didn't die because I still glided onto the TNT. That was freaking sweet. Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can die there.
You'll
if
never
you're not
catch
careful.
me.
I love the CRT. That's so cool. It's all black and white. There's gray in there. Okay, what did you say?
So the last section of this level, I think, has the most interesting routing to.
Oh yeah, so this one I used to like run all the way around on the edges for some reason. But now, go on.
No, I don't know. Just this is a big central room.
It is.
Yeah,
big.
you used to have to rise up on some ledges to go through the room, but it turns out you hop up to that upper area just from the large K-barrier, which makes it so you can really get these things in any order, and so kind of opened up a lot of possibilities.
And it made this is such a fun route.
Yeah. Oh, also the spotlights in this room don't do anything.
Yeah, I wish.
I don't know.
I wish I could say the same about other spotlights.
Me too.
So this room, you sort of jump in, but as a child I didn't like that at first, so this room's actually quite difficult if you try to do it the other way. Jump spinning it on the controller. X and square.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just missed that jump. Okay.
Happened.
Yes, sometimes his feet just don't really get there, you know? He's like, nope, I'm just gonna fall to my death instead. That's cool, right? These... Whoa, hostage, what? I love saving hostages.
So we're coming up to, I don't know about my favorite fight, but probably my favorite boss.
Oh yeah,
Nuke the... I think technically he's an ape. No. Oh.
Yeah, he's, look, he's got butt cheeks. So the idea is you want him to, like, run, or, like, go off it. One smack and go into a corner. Go into a corner and sit down, then you sort of punch him in the face. You walk away, like, a couple steps, and keep punching him in the face. And eventually, he's like, oh, geez, I'm so mad. And he'll start charging at you, and you just jump over him. That was pretty fast second phase. Holy cow. I'm pretty sure it's like the least amount of running I've ever do, actually. It's a really good spot. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. The only thing is, it took him a while to walk over to his position before he started.
Interesting.
That might be worth it anyway.
Or even if the last hit was just closer to his spot.
Yeah.
Let's get down to business. The world.
Yeah, we're gonna jump back into the sewer, but like I said, there's a quick exit this time, so it's much...
Ah, I want to get it so bad. That crocodile, you're able to get him if you're perfect.
I've only done it a few times, and with a save state to set it up.
I have not got it yet. I want it.
I have never done it in...
That'll be legendary. The day when that shroud is confirmed and run. Whew.
Yeah, the reason Nuke is my favorite boss is he doesn't really attack you initially, he's just kinda hanging. And like, you're clearly the one who initiated that. But then you fight him and he gets free and runs off everything. And then you need to go to the next level. You need him to do it. And you just like help him get this banana and you're...
Assuming he's a good monkey and follows me. I saw him like go weirdly over there. I hope he's just still following me. That's what I'm
ideally
for.
Basically, after you knock that banana down, he will start following you. But if you're staying on the roof to, you know, get all the nitro, he kind of bumps into walls. And
oh, sweet! He's already at the thing for me. Oh, this is gonna be a fat gold. Holy cow! That's incredible.
That's amazing.
That's a 12-second gold. He's never just sort of done that for me before. Holy Jesus.
That is very nice.
Wow. Definitely gonna have to study that to figure out what the heck I did specifically there. Oh, okay, that's a weird place to fall. I'm not following. In order to follow, you hit the heart at the top. And that's how you follow on Twitch.tv. So this, you sort of just jump at the right time and it skips that whole section.
Yeah, you really do need to jump at the top of that box rising or you won't.
Yeah, if
it's
you're
a little precise for it.
Yeah, if you're too early or too late, you won't make it. It'll be a bad boy. Yeah, there's been times where I've had at the time good runs. That. Yeah, see that monkey? He's not into killing me. Oh, that was okay. That was weird. That was weird. I'll take it.
Oh, that.
Weird TNT.
Okay.
I've never seen that happen before. when I saw it break, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna die now. But instead, I lived. And that's the result I was hoping for. In every situation in life, really.
So at this point, you're going to be seeing some boxes spinning around on cranes. These are actually also affected by what is on camera versus what is off.
Oh no,
that was a pretty.
That was bad.
Oh.
Yeah. Just like in the sewer.
That was a pretty. This is a pretty common technique for PS1 games and games of that. If you pay attention during commentary of other games, you'll probably hear people. That if it's not on camera, it's not happening.
Yeah, I mean...
However, because of the way we go through this level, we don't... These route... it would be significantly more difficult, not only to route something with these, but also
there we go. And that's how you do that optimally, right there. Like that. That was pretty. That was pretty. But yeah. So, and then you go over here, and you jump down the crane. There's no way to get there without doing the whole level. NASA stream is... Oh, word, NASA stream is fine. Awesome, it's fixed now. Haha!
Hey, hey!
Ho ho! Let's eat SpeedKinos! This particular section is one of my favorites from the routing standpoint. It involves this monkey with his barrels and throwing them about. Dodge them. Dodge! Then you put a jump on the spear button.
Yeah, this is maybe my favorite piece of routing.
So that platform will stay down.
Because you need to do some things in this route in order, but other than those things, it's just a big open level with a lot of objectives. And so the way we go through it is...
What's this?
You'll never catch me.
I wonder what's going on with my internet then. Like, why? Like, I've never dropped so many frames in any stream I've done. Why would I ever think that of technology? So these guys, you have to hit them 10 times.
Yeah, yeah, they take a while.
Get into a good rhythm. Come on. DX Spectrum? What is a DX Spectrum? What is that? I have a name. I'm just your entertainment monkey.
So after he gets the rest of these tokens and gets the... He's going to be coming up on probably the hardest single room in the game.
It's definitely got a lot of ways in which to murder you.
Yeah.
And
a lot of very big, pointy hits that you need to maneuver.
so we just maneuver the first part. And then we jump over here. We got a duck. If you unduck too early, you'll get knocked to your death. This next part is definitely one of the biggest. Alright, we escaped that successfully.
Yep.
This next part's pretty easy. You sort of jump, slide, and then the platform comes and gets you. It'll pick you up.
For what it's worth, these cycles are not camera-based. We have checked that. These are cycles that are loaded when you load in this.
Oh wow, did I just make it through all that without dying? Why yes, yes,
Hey.
of course. Because
Good job, Mr. Brick.
How the champ handles business. Sometimes the squids will get in the way a little bit.
Yeah.
Because ideally
Yeah, they can be a little bit annoying.
I would have hit it with TNT, like K, and then I would have hit the end with a TNT as well. That's abuse.
And now we're going to be coming up to the boss of this.
Okay, that's a fun way to die. Okay. I love getting knocked off, like, right at the bridge at the end. That's my favorite. That's a hot meme right there.
I think I'd say this is probably the hardest boss to do. Like, the bad, you know, so RNG based, but this one is very...
I could imagine doing this boss if I had only one life to do it. I think it'd be very
Get in here. You'll never catch me.
For the first part of the fight, there's going to be a bunch of little squids popping up through the holes. We need to kill 20 of them, I think.
Yep. And you can't knock them back in, otherwise it don't count.
Yeah.
I agree with you. What are we agreeing about?
About the scream spit rate.
Oh yeah. I'm glad we got that. Oh, I guess we'll have to do it over. Start the run over from the beginning. Now that our bit rate is good. I'm actually better than my estimate. Expected during level 200.
First. Anyway, you're gonna take out all of the squids.
Except sometimes you end up with a couple of extras, which is...
Yeah. And then a giant octopus with pop up there, and you want to pick up TNT crates and throw them at, which sounds pretty straightforward, except it also has tentacles coming up that will come and smack you, and if they hit you, will turn. And then you throw the TNT in whatever new direction.
Hey, Burger Beasties. Is that a winky face? Ooh, we got a winker in the chat. Meow. Is the noise of the kitty cat. Meow.
I don't think this has really come up yet, but it's worth mentioning that if you die on a boss fight, the boss still has however much health that...
Yeah, like, dying is no consequence in a boss fight. Like, at all.
So sometimes you can find a rhythm to weave between the tentacles and not get hit much. Usually what we end up doing is just relying on the iframes we get to...
Yeah, because like, it sucks when you're not in iframes and it hits the thing out of your hand. And it's like, oh, so this next part of the run is super, I don't know. Is boring the right word? Because I think it is.
I don't find it too boring. Basically, we're going to do all of the bonus levels right now. There's one in each hub. Most has to get it. One in particular is very much... Also remember you have to get both of the hostages en route.
Oh, absolutely. Both of the hostages. But yeah.
So yeah, there's secret levels. They have no nitro boxes. You don't need to worry about that. But they each have 2 hostages.
My life counter's at 25. Let's keep an eye on that. Let's see what we end up with. As I, the live dodger.
Yeah, at this point, I think I would usually be in, like, the 50s in the lives.
And, like, I'm going out of my way to avoid pumpkins, too. I just want to see how low my lives can be.
Yeah, there's not a lot of speed stuff you can do in this area. Just don't die, try not to hit things, try to stay on the inside of... And honestly, even hitting things doesn't really slow you down, it just means you pick up health or worry about...
Oh yeah, I mean, you can definitely die. Pretty easy to die in this level, actually.
It happens sometimes. I think this first one is probably the longest slide game. Maybe the one in the Crypt Secret.
Yo, extra lives.
But I feel like all...
Hey look, that was a gold. That was a gold split, even though I didn't hug the inside hardly at all? Question mark? But okay.
Nice. Yeah. You were for a lot. I don't know about...
I don't know. I didn't think it was that fast, but okay, game.
Extra lives are for scrubs and former world record holder tester.
Damn, she's calling you a scrub. Get scrubbed.
Going to each of these secret levels, you can do them in any order you want, really. It doesn't matter.
Some swag. Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, this is the only secret level that you can actually skip in.
It doesn't save time, but it's swaggly. And that's what counts.
Doesn't save time,
Oh.
It doesn't lose time.
Whoa, I just got knocked off. Holy cow, that was... Damn. I just got wrecked.
Ooh.
Which I'm not sad about, because... Oh, whoa. 'Cause, oh, what? I did not ask to get... Wow. What? Okay, this is... Wow, okay. I was supposed to see if I can... South? Okay, cool, we lived. Alright. that was super slow, and I've never done that before? I say that a lot.
Yeah, the slides are really weird.
Alright, so maybe... Whoa, no! I didn't jump there at the end, but I got... Wow. So the slide was like, yeah, you think I'm boring? Is that what you think? Is that what you think? Well, I'll show you boring. You just throw me off. I'm like, I've never died in that way without pressing X. So normally if you don't press X, it's good. It won't like auto jump you.
Yeah.
That was very...
Yeah, if you press jump on a slide, you can't glide. However, if you move off of a ledge without jumping, it will automatically make you jump, and you can glide out of that for...
Yeah.
So yeah, slides are weird, is the answer.
Yeah, this is probably the worst I've ever done with slide. I kind of want to go against worse things. Alright, let's see if this becomes any worse. High art, speed, run. Welcome. That is art right there. Dark. Caligma. Haha, I can say it proper. So, I actually had less lives than I started with in this level. No! I have the same. This level's kind of terrible in the white, actually. Holy cow. Yep, that was a new worst.
Hey.
Hey, hey! Why, yes, of course, it is indeed. Now we go to Toxic Factory. I don't know why I put Root Canal as the last one. I feel like I should put that one earlier. I don't know.
It's a little bit more
Hey, look,
climactic.
slideshow. Up. Come on. Come on, Daddy. Fun one.
Interest and really feel like they're themed around the world.
Life and I died. Oh, what a meme lord. God, why am I being such a meme lord?
I feel like that just makes you twice as good at avoiding life.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
only did you avoid one, you lost another one.
Yeah, it's like a double live shit. Oh, man. I don't know, his antics, though, might push me over estimate. Gotta, like, get super serious again. Maybe. Get back under it. Actually, yeah. A little close. What we have to... Actually, no. RGM is save us. We'll just remake up. Yeah. Haha! Haha! Wahaha! Wahaha! There's so many lives.
Yeah, I think this slide has something like 30 lives. It's a lot.
Even with all that dodging, I still ended up +7 on lives compared to when I started. Whoa, what is that? Is that Task Manager? Ayo.
Task Manager, end all processes, speed.
End all processes. No, this is a PS1 disc and a PS3. Why PS3? PS2's faster. Yeah, PS2's faster, but it crashes every single run, which is not faster.
PC is also faster, but PC is garbage, and loads are removed.
Yeah, I went through and randomly removed loads for a reason, and that's the reason. Because I wanted to play the good version. Although not that it matters, because none of the PC times I think are better than either of our PS1 times anymore, even without the before.
Yeah. Moved them before, found a bunch of skips, and got good.
I mean, granted, if I did a run on PC with, other than, but actually no, I never want to deal with that nonsense again. Collision,
Yeah.
Son of it.
I tried any percent on PC, which is a 5-minute, and after that 5 minutes, I was happy to just not play.
Why am I dying on all the secret levels? What is wrong with me? I've never died this much on secret levels.
At least you got a gold in the museum.
Oh yeah, I did. Haha. I've gotten about 19 seconds of gold this round. Pretty good. The sob keeps dropping. The sob keeps dropping. Drop, drop, drop. Until the beat's too heavy. Yeah, the secret levels. Whoa, that was pretty cool. That was really cool. Little launch, little TNT launch. Yeah, I doubt it, but I don't know. What if it's actually replicated somehow?
Yeah, that was really... I have not seen anything like that.
I mean, the closest thing was that bridge launch we got. So yeah, this game, new stuff discovered every time we play. Every time we play,
Yeah.
new stuff happens.
Yeah, it's not like there's anything that, you know, totally revolutionized the run, but every once in a while there's something that is not like anything else we've seen in this game.
Yo, I heard decent. Thanks for the follow, whoever or whatever that was. Oh, that's 3 miles up. But and I was pretty sure I turned my alerts off, but whatever. Thanks for the follow, you. I hope it was connected.
Yeah, now we're just running right back into, we've got to free both of the hostages there. Ideally, you'd only have to free one of them and you would get the other one on the first pass, but sometimes you miss it.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Not usually, too.
Yeah, I jumped earlier. I'm a little excited.
By the way, if we didn't say on this boss earlier, you have to knock down all the vines before you can actually start damaging the boss. And there is nothing that tells you that.
Which is great. I love it. The game is very great in the middle.
It's like a mystery, like, why have I hit this boss? I counted 50 times, and it's still not...
Although, that'd be pretty impressive to hit him 50 times without hitting his...
No, I didn't.
Oh, like, oh,
That's when I found out about that.
Oh, so, like, you legit didn't...
It was one of my earlier runs.
Wow.
Yeah, I just thought, like, why am I running in circles around this guy hitting those side vines? Why don't I just hit him? And then he never...
Well, that answers that little bit question. Up in this first
No, it was fun, though. I do like when games do... It was really hard to feel upset at the game when it was absolutely my... You can do it, Greg. I believe...
Oh, gee, that was so hard. Oh, geez. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. That was great. So, yeah, I get that easy. Yeah. I just sort of, I don't know. Maybe I was like, or maybe I was so focused on dodging lives. That's like the speedrunner of all time right here.
Oh yeah.
More on dodging lives than going fast.
So this secret is a little... The hostages are at the end of the level, but their levers are not. They are kind of in the middle, and you need to stop yourself in the middle of the slide to...
Which, once you sort of figure out where they are, and figure out the time to jump, it's pretty free. Although I do remember, like,
there are a few ways to get the levers. So yeah, you have options.
I remember early on, it's like, there's a few times off with most in the list from here. It's like screwing up.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm very proud of how far I've come with this game. It makes me happy. Work on my multitasking skills. What for doth thou meaneth? Doth thou meaneth dodge lives and go fast? Indubitably, this is preposterous.
Okay, so that's all the secret. So we're now going on to the final section of the game, through the trees, and Narp's...
Oh my god, I got it first try. So that right there is
my
skip
god.
Zando discovered.
I think the skip I'm it's one of the hardest sections.
One of the most aggravating
And it's...
of the game.
I mean, it's like maybe 90 seconds if you do it right on the first try, but it's also a section that I have lost upwards of 5 minutes on because I just keep dying.
Yeah, there's no limit to the amount of ways you can die. It's pretty astounding. So yeah, the fact that I did that first try, be impressed. That's only ever happened.
Skip.
That's only ever happened in World Record. That's the only time I've done the first try like that. That was sweet. Hello, 3 seconds. Haha.
So yeah, that's probably the hardest part of the level that you just... The rest of it is also fairly tricky platforming.
And I made it look so free.
Oh, I guess it's also worth mentioning, Through the Trees doesn't have any nitro boxes, but there are still 2 hostages, both of which you have raided.
They are free! Which means we can just run freely to the end without doing anything else.
Yeah, there are no other collectibles for the rest of... It's just finish the level and fight the 3 bosses that are...
And it's so much fun, it's just pure platforming. Oh. I could do this part all night. Maybe not all night. Somebody slow me so I can speed it up. That was a gold. Let's go. Let's go. From the depths of +7, shall there be an ILWR? Let's find out.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, killed that annoying bee. Didn't get knocked down. That's what.
That bee can be very... It can be pretty terrible, actually.
Yeah, so that... That's gotta get through all the beautiful
This third section of Through the Trees, you're actually going through some trees.
Yeah, there's trees.
Gliding
through.
There are a lot of bugs in the air that can knock you down. There are those falling ache.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad place.
Yeah, this level can.
I really wanted this to be like just.
Yeah, but
just like the IL killing world record. I wanted it.
I have lost multiple PBs in this.
It's a bit of a doozy. Stay hydrated, y'all. Stay hydrated, y'all. I glide this part.
Pretty close to the end of the.
Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah, after this bit of platforming is the boss of Through. And then after that boss, we are on one more fairly short bit of platforming. 3 minutes, I think.
Yeah, give or take.
And then the final.
So even with that
Not even
death,
that much, actually.
Even with that death, I golded that split by 3 seconds. Even with that death.
How did you get here?
So that's probably what, at least another 8 seconds. That can be golded by.
Yeah.
So
yeah, the boss of this area is the big carrot.
There's a lot of ways that you can soft block if you do it. So if you do them like this, it doesn't slip into the floor. If you kill him on the edge, he'll slip into the ground. And which just sucks.
I'm pretty sure one time I soft blocked here on PB.
Yeah.
Although that was still when my times were not very.
Oh yeah, me too. So yeah, that was, I'm fairly certain, an IL world record for 100% for that. Because I golded the first 3 splits, and yeah. Damn, that was spicy.
Yeah, this is about where 100% and all levels joins up with any. This section, Narv's Spear, is accessible from the start of the game. There's just a fence you break through and then you're... Right now, Bregermann is going to hit a lever which will raise a... The skip that makes any percent possible is that you don't actually have to hit that lever. You can just jump that closed and head on.
Head on through.
And so yeah, that's why any percent is just a 5-minute long.
Here we are, the last 5 minutes. Will we get below estimate? Bum, 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 bum. Alright, everybody, over or under in the chat. Over or under 2 hours and 30 minutes. Will we finish this game? Knocking the checkpoint, YOLO flag. As the kids once said. Did they still say that? Over from Zando.
I'm not sure.
Zando's saying it's gonna be a whole bunch of red and purple RNG bottles. I want the
Oh yeah, there's gonna be more color-coded.
Oh my god, that's right. people are like, why aren't you hitting all the bottles? You dumb idiot.
So I still have the any percent record. and I think this is my favorite section of the game.
Yeah, I mean the
I've
platform
either
is a lot
done
of
any
fun.
percent so much because I like this part, or this has just become my favorite part because I've done any percent so much, I'm not sure. But yeah, I love this.
Yeah, I mean
It's so satisfying to do.
Oh, absolutely. Especially this part right here. Oh, yeah, that. That's right. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, when the, I was just gonna say, when the leaves rotate up, they will carry you up with them, is the reason you can make that.
Look, I did the bridge flip again. It's pretty easy. Okay.
Yeah, I imagine, I mean, I still haven't tried at it, but I imagine it's just a matter of catching the hitbox as it flies
Yeah.
up.
That was pretty cool, though. I'm excited about that. That makes me excited.
Doctor! Look!
He
He
followed
followed you, you rotting...
Look, 41
So,
lives.
we are on to the...
Fido Bro.
There are
You
two
caused
phases.
me big trouble, little rabbit.
First
But I
is the
do
pumpkin-headed
brilliant
man,
for you.
not Dennis, the one that we've been fighting this whole time, but...
Say hello.
His older brother, Philip. He had his growth spurt.
Yeah. Well, we fight Philip. Narf is going to be throwing bottles. He throws purple bottles and red bottles, and we like the purple. The purple ones just leave a little cloud, and that cloud does stay around for a while. You do have to watch out for that, but the red ones explode here, and it makes maneuvering around Philip much harder if there's a bunch of fire.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's mostly like sort of a dance where you gotta like avoid fire.
Yeah.
Wow.
Similar to my favorite level. This fight is probably my favorite fight. The Philip fight specifically. Narf is fine.
So this part, alright, let's pray for bottles. Oh god, it's black and white so you guys can't even see. 1.
Yeah, so we gotta hit him 10 times.
3.
The fastest I have seen this part go
4,
is like
5.
36 seconds, I think. The slowest I've seen it go is over 2.5.
2.5 minutes just from this section.
Yeah, that's off.
On, I want to sub to 231. 7. Come on. 3 more. 8. 9. And time. That's a 2:30:58 by my count. Whoa, what?
Hey,
Hey! Oh! Hey! Oh! Eat! SpeedKinos!
that is
Well,
Jersey Devil 100%.
Seems that
Congratulations,
this beautiful
Mr. Bregermann.
little city has fallen back into its old,
you,
peaceful,
thank you,
boring, casual life.
Yeah, that was a Through the Trees IL world record.
Enjoy it, stupid little
What else?
We should look.
citizen. 'Cause I'll be back!
So yeah, this run, it was pretty close to world record up until Sewer. That's when it all sort of went downhill for a little while. Yeah. Bat Caves was really good. On the free NASA. It is Fury. I remember trying to play that game one time and thinking that it was very hard. I think this is the cutscene for 100 playing game. Yep. What you get? 2 tries. Enjoy it.
Yeah, it's something.
He's just brooding.
That's basically the whole cut.
Oh, look, he's sort of standing on nothing, it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a fish.
Anyway, so yeah, that's the...
Who wants to watch the opening cutscene in black and white? Say aye.
I recommend just finding it on YouTube sometime. It is actually very... Like, unironically, the art and music is what makes this game so good. So I highly recommend looking up the opening cutscene sometime.
Indeed. Like the puppy dog. I'm just gonna let it play until they kick us off. Thanks for having us. Fury's up next. Bye. Look at the schedule, obviously. Let's see. But yeah. Oh wow, it looks super cool in black and white. Oh yeah. Woo. Touchdowns, field goals, extra points. Oh, if you want to find myself and Zando, I'm twitch.tv/Bregermann. He's twitch.tv/ZandoToaster. We both live in North America. We both love speedrunning. And we assemble. So yeah, that's the NASA plug. I'm in the Spyro 2 Bingo League 2v2 Lockout. Check that out. It's twitch.tv/Spyrothon. I'll be doing speedrunning the panel at CecilCon, Playthrough Gaming Convention, and Thigh Geekdom Con. Google those things if you want to meet me in real life and watch me talk about speedrunning. You got anything you want to plug? Mr. Toast?